Hey everyone, welcome back. I want to tell you about the morning I physically could not get out of bed. Not because I was sick or lazy, but because after 2 years of running at full speed, my body and mind finally said no more. I'd hit complete burnout. This is about the cost of never stopping and how Jesus' invitation to rest became the only thing that could put me back together. I was the person everyone could count on. At work, at church, at home, I was reliable, capable, always available. Need someone to lead the project? I'll do it. Need a volunteer? Sign me up. I wore my busyness like a badge of honor. I'm slammed, crazy busy, but I always got it all done because that's what responsible people do. My routine was relentless. Wake at 5 a.m. to work out, work a 10-hour day, help with homework, stay up until midnight finishing projects. Weekends meant catching up. I told myself I was being productive, maximizing my time, but I was running on fumes. The signs were everywhere. I was irritable, short-tempered, snapping at my kids over nothing. I couldn't focus. I'd read the same email 3 times without processing it. Sleep was elusive. I'd lie awake with my mind racing or crash hard but wake up exhausted. But I kept going because you don't quit, you don't slow down. Rest is for people who aren't committed enough, right? Then came that Tuesday morning. My 5 a.m. alarm went off. I reached over to turn it off, and I just couldn't move. Not physically paralyzed, but completely depleted. Every cell in my body was screaming, "We're done." I lay there staring at the ceiling and started crying. I had 3 meetings that day, a presentation to finish, a kid's soccer game, a deadline I couldn't miss, and I had absolutely nothing left to give. My wife woke up and asked what was wrong. I couldn't even form words. I just kept saying, I can't, I can't, I can't. She took one look at me. "You're calling in sick, today, right now." "I can't," I protested. "I have too much." "You don't have a choice," she interrupted. "Look at yourself. You're not okay." She was right. I hadn't been okay for months, maybe years. I called in sick and just lay there, exhausted but unable to rest, my mind still racing even though my body had shut down. By afternoon, the guilt consumed me. I should be working. People are counting on me. I'm letting everyone down. I'm weak. I'm failing. That's when my wife sat down and opened her Bible. "I want you to read something." Matthew 11:28-30. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." I'd read that passage 100 times, but that day it hit different. Jesus wasn't saying, "Work harder and I'll help you." He was saying, "You're doing too much. Come to me, rest." Not after I finished everything, not when I'd proven myself, right now, in the middle of the exhaustion. But here's what wrecked me. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. If Jesus' burden is light and mine was crushing me, then I was carrying the wrong burden. I'd been trying to be everything to everyone, to prove my worth through productivity, to earn love and respect through performance, to justify my existence by being indispensable. None of that was Jesus' yoke. That was all me, self-imposed, self-destructive. Jesus' yoke was different. "Learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart." Gentle, not striving, not hustling, not grinding. I'd forgotten how to be gentle, with others, with myself, with my limitations. I spent the next 3 days in bed, just being, resting, doing nothing, and it was terrifying. Every part of me screamed that I should be doing something, but I stayed, and slowly something shifted. Recovery took months. Therapy, hard conversations, setting boundaries I'd never set before. I stepped down from 3 church committees. I stopped checking work email after 6 p.m. I blocked out Saturdays as completely off limits. At first, it felt selfish, but then I noticed the world kept spinning. Work got done. My kids actually preferred a present, peaceful dad over a busy, stressed one. I started spending real time with Jesus, not productive devotions, but just sitting with him, talking, listening, resting in his presence. And I learned what Matthew 11:28-30 really means. Jesus doesn't want our exhausted effort. He wants our trust. His yoke is easy because it's designed for us. When we're yoked with him, he carries the weight. But we have to let go of all the other yokes, others' expectations, perfectionism, proving our worth through productivity. Burnout isn't a badge of honor.
It's proof you're carrying burdens you were never meant to carry. And Jesus is saying, put them down. Come to me. I'll give you rest. If you're exhausted right now, running on empty, pushing through, telling yourself you'll rest when you finish everything, please hear me. You will never finish everything. There will always be more to do. But your body, your mind, your soul, they have limits. And God designed those limits on purpose. Matthew 11:28 is an invitation for you today. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Not after you finish the project. Now. You don't have to earn rest. You just have to accept it. Put down what you were never meant to carry. Your worth isn't measured by your productivity. You are valuable because you are loved by God. Jesus' yoke is easy. His burden is light. If yours isn't, you're carrying the wrong one.
Thanks for watching. Here are today's reflection questions. What burdens are you carrying right now that Jesus never asked you to carry? Is it time to put them down? If your current pace is unsustainable, what's one boundary you could set this week to accept Jesus' invitation to rest? Drop your thoughts about the story in the comments below. Your experience might encourage someone else facing the same struggle. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, share this with someone running on empty, and subscribe for more stories about finding rest in Jesus. Remember, your worth isn't measured by your productivity. You are valuable because you are loved by God.